Hi, my name is Mary. Welcome to the Journey to Freedom, where we're going to talk about everything pertaining to freedom, mind, body, and spirit. We're going to talk about things in our everyday life. We're going to talk about manifesting the life of our wildest dreams, and we're also going to talk about things that are going on in society. But for today, we're going to talk about manifestation and manifesting the life beyond your wildest dreams and how it is absolutely possible and you're already doing it. But we just have to figure out, are you manifesting your worst nightmares or your dreams, your heaven on earth? What are you doing? The biggest tool that I want to give you is the awareness that you're always manifesting, that you as a human being you have the power to create your universe and your reality, and you are always co-creating with the universe, right? So everything that you think, your thoughts then become words and or actions, and they go through a filter of who you are, right? And you decide on what words and actions actually, kind of come out. So into fruition, and manifest into reality. But you can manifest your whole life. And the reason why I know why you can is because I've done it. Everything that I currently have in my life is exactly what I wanted to manifest. The apartment that I have, the family that I have, the dog that I have, the businesses that I have, and the life that I live is the life that I wanted to manifest. And I'm not done manifesting yet. And it's possible for everyone to do it. And really all it is consciousness. And the first step to manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams, or the life of your dreams. I kind of like both of them. I'm such a clear channel. So whatever, is going on, however this is coming in for you, I pray that, if you're here, you're meant to see this. But the first step in being able to manifest whatever you want in the life of your dreams is the understanding that you're already manifesting, that you're always manifesting, that you're in a constant state of creation, and your thoughts and your energy and your vibration and your frequency is going to expand outward, and you're consciously manifesting things into your life, and they're going to be a mirror of who you are. And if you want the end goal and you want the life beyond your wildest dreams, you have to have a clear vision of what that is. So one of the best tools I can give you in manifesting an amazing life, an abundant life, the life of your dreams, is to have a clear vision. You have to take the time. These things take work. Manifesting and creating the life that you want for yourself takes a lot of work. And so you have to sit down with yourself, and we're going to go through, what it all means. But basically, you want to get a notebook or hop on your laptop or whatever you feel comfortable with and write down a clear vision of what you want for your future. And not only do you want to write down what your future looks like, but you want to write down and embody who you are in that future. Okay? Because this is not magic. This is reality. Like this is a reality, but you can't become and manifest anything that you're not, right? Like you have to be in an alignment with it. So a lot of manifesting is coming into alignment with what you're trying to bring into your life and what you're trying to create. If you're trying to manifest peace, you have to become a peaceful person. To become a peaceful person, you have to work on yourself energetically. So a lot of manifestation and being able to manifest the life of your dreams is knowing what needs to fall away and what you need to work on within yourself. And I pray that I say this in the way that you need to hear it, because that's why I am doing this channel, is because I was in a position many years ago and it was not where I wanted to be. And it's not where I thought I was going to end up. And I was in a toxic relationship, and my life was just not heading in a good direction, and I had sacrificed everything that I thought that I wanted, or that who I was to be able to have this. And I decided, I said, you know what? I said, I can manifest the life of my dreams, but I had to realize that I manifested that. And once I realized that I manifested that, I had to take accountability, and then I had to change things. See, when you ask the universe for something, you have to be willing to sacrifice what can no longer be there for these things to exist. You have to let go of what no longer serves you to be able to bring in what does. So if you have a life of that you want, and it consists of freedom and self-love and a whole family and a peaceful environment, and you don't currently have that and you need to manifest that, you're going to have to let go of the things that can't go with you. And that's what manifestation is. Manifestation is actually shadow work. Manifestation is actually working on yourself on a very deep level while staying very committed to your goals and your dreams, knowing that it's possible. Okay. And that's one of the biggest parts of it as well. So first we have the realization that you're always manifesting. That's number one, is the understanding and acceptance that you are always manifesting, and you are either consciously or unconsciously manifesting, right? That's number one. Number two, the second part of this is journaling, writing, putting it down on paper what you do want. We've established that you want something different than where you are, right? Whatever that is, it can be millions of dollars. It will happen. But you have to be willing to do what it takes to get there. But so number two, we need a clear vision. So number one, we're always bring it back to consciousness. We're now taking full responsibility for our lives. We're taking full responsibility for where we are. It may not be where we want to be. We're good with that. We understand that. We want to get to work on where we want to go. The third part of this, and one of the most important things of this, is the belief system that it can happen and that you deserve it. And those are some of the hardest things to accomplish, and what also at times can take the most time, because now you have to face all your entire limiting belief system on who you were and what is possible in the universe. And you got to dig deep and face all the things that can't go with you. Like for me, I know what I want to manifest, and on a daily basis, I have to ask myself, am I showing up as that girl? The girl who owns the companies and is the CEO and has the peace in her life and knows who she is and leads the family and builds all the things and does all the stuff and helps all the people. The girl who is a clear channel and a loving vessel for the divine to be able to bring you guys all of this stuff. Am I showing up as her? No. What parts of myself do I need to take a look at and start to work on releasing so that I can become her, that person? And this is, this is something that's for everybody. Like we have, this trend lately of, manifest. And I'm so happy that we have that trend, but we have, also people who think that it's something other than what it is, that it's like, I'm going to write these things down and I'm going to say these things, I'm going to speak them into existence, and poof, they're going to come into reality. Yes, you're talking about the beginning of it and the end of it, but we're missing the entire middle portion of it, which is the shadow work, which is, the parts of you inside yourself that you have to face that don't feel like you deserve that. Because if you don't have it yet, there's a part of you somewhere that feels like you're not deserving of it, or that it can't happen, which is almost sometimes one and the same. So it's really gonna manifesting the life beyond your wildest dreams and everything that you want out of life. If it's in here, it's possible. If you can feel it and you can see it, then it's in your future and it's there for you to walk towards. But it's going to consist of you limiting all of your distractions. Like I have a life beyond my wildest dreams and I absolutely love my life. And is every day easy? Absolutely not. I got to go to God every single day. multiple times a day. I need God in my life to be able to keep what I have and continue to work towards what I'm manifesting in the future, right? But it's worth it. It's not easy. That doesn't make my life, butterflies and rainbows, but it makes it proof that it's possible. And if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. But again, this is what my life looks like. I wake up, I pray. I had to get to where I am now, currently, I had to rid my life of toxins, toxic relationships, toxic mindsets, toxic people, toxic environments, and toxic self-talk. And I currently mentor people professionally already outside of YouTube. And I've been mentoring women for years, and I've been working with people for years and healing them and assisting and healing them and bringing them to their healing and teaching them that they can self-heal and that they can have everything that they want in life, and it begins and it ends with you. And God told me to bring it onto YouTube. So that's what I'm doing. I'm definitely new to the video thing. I'm definitely new to the whole YouTube thing, but I'm excited to get this information, and myself along with a team of people are going to be working on bringing you master classes on how to manifest the life of your dreams. But we're going to be real and raw with it. It's going to take work. You want the results. This is real life. This is the real. We live in the 3D. I may have access to all types of different dimensions, right? And I may have all types of knowledge, but at the end of the day, we live in a 3D realm where things are not instant and we have to work for them. And I'm here to help you with that. So 1, 2, and 3, right? Number 1, understand that you're constantly manifesting, and you have to take a really good look at your thoughts and your actions and what you say, because life and death is in the power of the tongue. Your thoughts are very, very powerful, and what you think about yourself and other people will become reality. So think good things about yourself and other people, because on top of that, karma does exist. So just is whatever you put out there, you're going to get back in life. So if you're putting out good energy, the universe is going to give that right back to you, which is exactly why if you want to become a millionaire and you want to become all of these things and you want the life beyond your wildest dreams, become that, and you will become that. It will be there for you. So the first thing is the realization that you're always manifesting. The second thing is the clear vision. Get that vision down on paper, very, very clear. And when you're writing it, you want to be in concentration, and you want to embody what you're going to feel like. What does it feel like when I'm living in this moment? Who is this person? What needs to go to accomplish these things? Who am I in that future moment, that girl that finally accomplished it all? What is her character like? What are the things about myself that I don't want to take with me? That's very important. You want to be clear on these things, and it's going to take work, but you can't work on something that you don't know about. And once you start this process, God and the universe is going to come right to you and speak to you, and it's all going to start to happen. It just takes your decision and your action towards it. Now, what you write down in your clear vision, that can change over time. You can take away from it, you can add to it, because as you walk through this process, you're going to be peeling away at yourself, and you're going to be changing and transforming and elevating throughout this time. And your wants, needs, and desires will also change. I can't sit here and say that my end goal has, completely changed, because it hasn't. But I'm fully open to how it happens. And that's another big part of it. That's going to be another lesson on another time. The third part of this is removing the toxins. Those are the 3 things you have to worry about when you're beginning to manifest the life of your wildest dreams, and you want financial freedom, you want your own businesses, you want to launch YouTube channels. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do, but you have to, number 1, believe in yourself that you can do it. And, this is a very clear way of being able to accomplish it and how I have accomplished so much in my life. For me, I'm a very spiritual person, and I am in a constant surrender to God, and I don't do anything without God, and I don't do anything on my own. And for me, that's my path and how I've walked, and I've been led through many, many teachings and lessons and blessings, and also that I could have the knowledge to be able to give this all to the world. So when I talk about this last part, number 3 steps beginning to manifest the life of your wildest dreams. The third part of it really is removing the toxins. So you will never level up and rise while you're holding on to things that are not meant for you. And the things that are not meant for you are going to want to hold on to you, but you have to trust in God and the universe, that God and the universe has got you. You have to trust and know that it's going to be okay. And the things that need to go, you have to let go of them. And the sooner you let go, the sooner you will rise. The more you hang on, the more you're going to stay stuck in that same dimensional frequency of lack, of not having. You know, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So for you to be able to rise, you have to drop dead weight. And that's really just a matter of fact. You cannot manifest the life beyond your wildest dreams and take with you the same mindsets that told you that it wasn't even possible in the first place, or that you weren't even deserving of it. Now I'm going to give you I'm going to leave off with this, right? I hope this, I really pray, like, I love YouTube, and there's so many content creators that I love. Like, I love all of the energy stuff. Like, I love astrology, I love numerology, I love tarot, I love energy, so many things. I am always led to, God puts me right exactly where I need to be, always to hear the message that I need to hear. So I can only pray and, you know, manifest that this reaches everyone that it's supposed to reach, and that, you know, I'm able to help you in your time of getting on this path and staying on this path. One of the things I want to give you before I leave off with you, because this is a timeless message, and then I'm going to tell you a little tad bit about myself at the end, because I have to be truly authentic in this channel, because it really is an extension of myself. So please be nice while you're on here. I work with mainly people who suffer with substance use disorder, alcohol use disorder. A lot of the population that I work with professionally have PTSD, complex PTSD, or a range of mental health disorders and diagnoses that they suffer with. And God has placed me in a position to speak life into these people, mainly to know that they can do this, right? But when you go through a lot of trauma and you've been through a lot of things in life, and you have a little bit more stacked against you than some other people, or whatever the case may be, we all have our crosses to bear. But when you have a lot that has been stacked against you, your belief system in yourself and what you deserve has been also probably very damaged. So I'm going to give you a little trick that I love to give people. I'm gonna call this a coping skill that I love to give people, and just a healing technique that I have used for years and has helped me tremendously. And everything that I speak about, I have done and do daily in my own life. And that's what I like to call the 369 method. And you can look into it if you like. I'm not claiming that I created this. I didn't create this, but we all use affirmations. I love I am affirmations and speaking things into existence. But what I can tell you is that if you write them and use 369 frequency, right, or just in that order, it does do wonders for your life. So you really want to start with a foundation. And what is your foundation to which you want to build your life on, your kingdom on, your legacy on? And that is gonna want to be the frequency of love. And that's like the biggest part of, like, when you're manifesting in the beginning, going back to the beginning, understanding that you're always manifesting, right? Is what frequency are you in, and the feelings and the vibrations of it all. And that doesn't mean don't manifest before you believe it. It means we're going to get you there. This is all going to happen in divine order. The second that you step on this path and decide and make the decision that you want to try and manifest the life of your dreams, let's start doing it. It's not going to happen overnight, but this is all going to work on your belief system, and the universe and God are going to show up and prove it to you. So let's just get you started. In terms of believing that it is possible and believing that you are worthy for the universe to literally come and meet you exactly where you're at, and God to come and meet you exactly, whatever you want to call it, God, universe, it's all to me one thing. But for you, it is whatever it is. Meet you exactly where you're at, give you assistance, level you up, heal you, help you, all very possible things of happening. You have to believe that it is possible and that it can happen. And if you don't, because you have a damaged, I want to say inward dialogue or intrusive thoughts or anxiety or depression or things like that, you really want to get to writing. So you're going to get a notebook, all right? And you want to make sure you get a notebook. We were using our intuition when we're picking our tools. Okay, so whatever makes you happy, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what type of notebook it is. Now, in the clear vision part, I suggest that can be done in a notebook, like writing your clear vision on what you want for your life. That can be done in a notebook or on a laptop. But in terms of writing these affirmations to work on your belief system, to really pull in the things that you can, that you want to pull into your life, you're going to want to write it with your hand. There is something to using as many senses from the human body as possible to manifest and work on yourself and do your shadow work and, work on your affirmations and things like that. So you're going to want to get a notebook and you're going to want to write anything that is loving and caring towards yourself. And it can be as simple as I love myself, or I trust the universe, or I am divinely guided, I'm divinely protected, whatever it may be. And you're going to want to write that same affirmation 3 times, and then 6 times, and then 9 times. And you're going to want to do that on a regular basis. You can do it every morning, you can do it every night, every afternoon, but you also want to definitely do it at times when your frequency is just dropping, when your energy is dropping, when you're going through things in life, at the times where it is the hardest and your mind just goes dark, and maybe you're getting depressed, or maybe you're going into fight or flight, or whatever the case may be. This is also an amazing tool to pull you right out of fight or flight. It's going to ground your energy because you're using all of your senses, and at the same time you're going to be affirming to yourself and your brain what you want. So not only is this a great tool, right, to manifesting a life of your dreams, but it is also a huge part in healing mental health disorders, anxiety, depression, PTSD, complex PTSD, and many other things. Is you want to affirm things to yourself, because your brain is more powerful than you know. Your frequency and your energy and everything that you hold within your body are more powerful than you know, and you want to really get control of them. And we learn about that as a society, through every form of healing. Whether you go to a therapist, you're going to learn to release things and replace them with something positive. It's called transmutation of energy. We learn that in the Bible, that you want to repent and stop sinning. We learn that in Buddhist teachings, let go. Okay, just let go and be still. Most all spiritual teachings, and everything to do with healing in our society surrounds itself with being still and pausing and releasing the things that no longer serve you, and having gratitude and thinking and speaking in things that you want your life to go. Speaking things that you want for your life into existence. And you can do it with a therapist, or you can do it yourself, or you can do it with a pastor or a priest, with God. You can do it in the Bible, however you want to do it. I use many different forms of this, and this is the one that I'm giving you today, but there's going to be so many key, like, follow, share, because we're coming with the heat. We're coming with so much good energy and so many good lessons on here to help you along your journey. And I just want to give thanks to the universe and God and YouTube. And I just especially want to thank God for carrying me through all of my trials and tribulations and giving me every tool necessary to be able to walk through them and not get burned and keep going, and then be able to turn it around and, you know, give a message like this. And that's a true healer, and that's a true conduit. And we are in the greatest times, you know, of our lives right now, and it can be whatever you want it to be. It's only a decision. But I'm going to teach you how to get control of your mind and turn every obstacle into your greatest accomplishments, and manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams and be absolutely unstoppable. So I hope that you have a blessed day. I hope that this finds you and was able to lighten your day and help you along your path. And whether it is confirmation to let you know that you're on the right path, or whether it's a message that you needed at the right time to pull you out of whatever energy you were in, I pray that it works. And I'm very excited for my future and your future, because we're going to break free. We are free. Be free. Love your life and consciously create, because that's what you're here to do. You are here to create. God sent you and created you for a reason and a purpose. And all of this is going to help you figure out what that is and manifest it and bring it into fruition and live the fruit of your life and everything that this life has to offer. Love and light. I'm going to find my little button to turn this off, because we're not going to over edit these things either. I'm bringing it to you like really as it is. So have a blessed day, and keep the frequency high.